Testing 1 2, testing 1 2 3. All right, looks like everything's working. Looks like everything's working. Let's get the music started. All right, so last time we left off, we had pretty much finished painting our rat. Today I'd like to make some minor adjustments to the rat, based on like some other pieces of reference I found. And once that's complete, we'll get started on Murin here. I think that would be a good idea. I can't believe it. I didn't pull up my reference. Gosh darn it. All right, give me a moment. And let's go to our reference folder. I know I have it there. There we go. Rats, I believe it was. Yes, indeed. Yeah, all right. So I figured out part of the problem with my rat here in that it's not pointy enough, especially in the face. And also, I think I have this region a little too defined. So those are two things I want to change before moving on to Murin. So I think I'm gonna wind up like making, just in case I don't like the change I make here, and I doubt that will be the case, I'm gonna wind up like making a separate layer and changing that. Let me get these whiskers out of the way first. It'll be easier to adjust the rat's face that way. Yes. A bit like that. A little bit there. We'll leave that as is. Alright. And there's some change we want to make here. And I think we can afford to make a small change here. Just a teeny tiny one. There we go. Now, let's get these whiskers back into play. And let's adjust them as well. Just small adjustments. All right, that's already kind of an improvement. What? Let's do something crazy. Just a little bit. Yeah, that'll work. Bring those in. Hmm. Huh. I need to do something a little bit more with these. Jesus, what are these things called? All right. Go ahead and all right, we're going to correct this shoulder a bit so that the plane here isn't so prominent. Oh, whoops. Oh, whoops. By doing that, we've actually kind of improved this quite a bit. Let me look at it from a distance here. Yeah. Yeah, that's an improvement. Yeah, that's a definite improvement. Huh. You know what I could probably do? Or probably get away with doing? Let's select that. Let's select this. Huh. Make a slight adjustment here. You know what? Do something a little crazy. Let's a slight change there. Flip horizontal. All right, flip horizontal again. So far, so decent. Let's see. What are we trying to do now? What are we trying to do now? Take a bow, never bow, don't be shy, time to fly, everything will be better. Be no clown, tear the crown, show no doubt, never lie, be the one to keep them guessing. You're the one, pay a toll, be the one to change the future. One more sin on your skin, it's a prize in disguise, gonna turn your life around forever. Take control, find what you were missing, no more dreaming. Let them know it's time for a new beginning. Are you feeling it's time to go? Look around, make no sound, feel the call, wanting more, nothing in the world could stop us. You're tough, had enough of the lies that arise from the promises they keep on preaching. Take control, find what you were missing, no more dreaming. Let them know it's time for a new beginning. Are you feeling? Take control, make it all worth living. Start your healing. Let them know, never stop believing. Till we're free, then it's time to go. I'm altering this according to my reference. They're bad. Let them know, never stop believing. Free your mind, loose the bind. Every step you will find more than you could ever ask for. But be aware not to stare in the eyes of the fair. Too much beauty urges you blind you. Take control, find what you were missing. No more dreaming. Let them know it's time for a new beginning. Are you feeling? Take control, make it all worth living. Start your healing. Let them know, never stop believing. Till we're free, then it's time to go. Time to go. Take control. We'll let that rock. I think that's an improvement. Yeah, that's an improvement. All right. We can now get started on Murin, I believe. I do believe. Well, you know what? I want to get some Atmo on this rat. The more I think about it. Put this below the whiskers. Hey, how's it going, CB? How is life treating you this day? Let's turn off Murin so that we can see. Hey, that's good to hear. That is very good to hear. Oh, cool. I am enjoying Stellar Blade. Oh, sweet. Yeah, we'll be going until 2:45, and then we'll swap. We'll like switch the stream over to NIKKE. Huh? It's a Souls-like, huh? I don't know how I feel about that. Ugh. Ah. Hmm. Really? That's intriguing. Huh. Hmm. Well, I mean, like, at least part of it was done by Hyun Tae Kim. Like, that guy is godlike. Like, if it wasn't for Hyun Tae Kim, I wouldn't be drawing. Like, that dude's work inspired me during the really dark times of college. Hmm. Yeah, I heard some of the music. I was watching Caleb Hart play it, and I'm like, wow, this game wants to be Nier Automata so bad. Kind of like the same way that Benjamin Button wanted to be Forrest Gump so bad. Huh. Well, it's good to hear that, like, people out there are still making small games. That's actually great news. Yeah, that's pretty small for nowadays standards. Ah. Yeah, I feel you on that. Feel you on that wholeheartedly. I'm much the same. Like Dragon's Dogma 2, people were like, that's a 40 to 60 hour game. I'm like, no, it's not. Ah. Well, are you familiar with the work Hyung-Tae Kim has done on other video games like the Magna Carta series or the War of Genesis series or anything like that? Like one thing I want to do when I like if Girls with Icky Things comes to completion, I want to send a copy to like everyone who's ever inspired me, and like Hyung-Tae Kim is definitely getting a copy. Xbox 360 Magna Carta is actually a sequel, if I remember. It's either a sequel or an alternate universe of the PC game Magna Carta, which Hyung-Tae Kim did the character designs for, or Kim Hyung-Tae, or however the heck they say names. Yeah, and that's actually like I want to say a spiritual successor, or like Magna Carta is actually either a spiritual successor or like a flat out like long future sequel of the War of Genesis series. Like, I want to say that the two universes are the two series are the same universe. I want to say that, but I'm not quite certain because it's been such a long time. But yeah, I actually played Magna Carta on the PC. I played War of Genesis too. War of Genesis is kind of like it's a tactic strategy game, basically. It's a tactic style strategy game. Didn't understand a lick of Korean. I still don't. But it seemed to tell an intriguing enough story for someone who doesn't understand the language and what's going on. The only way I'm gonna be able to play Stellar Blade is if it comes out on PC somehow. Yeah, I heard that the voice acting for the English version isn't great. Wonder how long that Sony exclusivity deal is for. Ah. Yeah, there's the rub right there. But like the thing about the PS5 to me is that there hasn't really been a system seller, as far as I'm concerned. Like I know that for example, we know that Monster Hunter is going to be like day and date. It's going to be on PC too. So it's like, you know, not really incentivized to get a PS5. The main reason I got a PS4 was so that the only reason I really got a PS4 was so that I could play Monster Hunter. Like that's legit the only reason I have a PS4. Oh, thanks. Alright, so what I'm thinking I'm probably gonna have to do here is... yeah, I'm gonna have to soften the planes on this a bit. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to soften the planes. Hopefully I'm playing my cards right here. We soften these. Huh. I could. Huh. Do something a little crazy here. Especially in regards to huh. Hmm. Uh, huh. Hmm. I actually need to be careful here. I could be ruining a good thing. Huh. Part of the reason I'm handling the fur first is because you know, I like rendering fur. Like when it comes to character design, one of the things I love doing the most is putting women in furs. I just like slapping dead animals on them. Shout outs to Rush Hour 2. Let's put a dead animal on you. Hmm. 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 I think I'm making a mess here. Hmm. Hmm. Let's try this again. I want to capture some of the softness in this edge. Oh. Hmm. Hey, how's it going, Psycho Matt? How is life treating you this day? Ah, must have been a late shift. Ah, yeah, that'll do it. Well, hoping you have a good day. That goes for all of you. I didn't actually. Dash is like the North. He remembers. Nowhere near as grim, though. Little Game of Thrones humor there. Huh. Nope, no plans for the weekend. Aside from doing Dash After Dark. And that's it. Like, one of the most futile questions anyone can ask me is if I have any plans for the weekend. Because the answer is always no. Right now I am working on, as for what I've been up to, right now I am working on Murin's promo art for Girls with Geeky Things. Murin will put me at the 50% mark of what I need for the critical path for the trailer of the game. Oh, that's cool. Hey, I never asked, how did that wedding go? I see. Yours. Ah. Cool, cool. Okay, so in approximately an hour 45, we'll be switching over to NIKKE. I saw the most interesting K-drama recently. I guess this is another Dash Reviews K-dramas segment. I could probably make YouTube content off of that or something, but like it was called Military Prosecutors Doberman. Military Prosecutor Doberman. It's an interesting series. It's a very interesting series. What they seem to have done is taken a number of headlines in Korean true crime, strung them together, given them a cohesive plot. And like, here's the thing, right? Like, and this is something that's like baffled me at how impressive it is. Because they've taken a character in that show who did something absolutely positively heinous, and they somehow made me care about what happens to him. That's wild. So like, the people writing the show know what they're doing. Now it's a little goofy at times. You know, it has its moments, but it's a good show. It's a good show. Military Prosecutor Doberman. It's on Netflix. How's it going, Killer Quality? It's a Korean drama. Very interesting. Like, one of the things I find interesting about the show is that it's very obviously a piece of, I'm not doing too bad. It's very obviously a piece of pro-military propaganda aimed at aimed towards youths in South Korea, right? South Korea, as you may or may not know, has mandatory military service for people between a certain age. So yeah, it's very obviously a piece of pro-military propaganda. However, like one of the things they often have to acknowledge within the show is that, or one of the things is that military service over there seems to suck. And I find that wild. Like the total balancing act that they have to do for that show. Very interesting show. They seem to do a really good job writing it. The characters are likable. But yeah, it's good to hear that you're doing all right. Hey. Okay. If you haven't been one for K-dramas, allow me to recommend the K-drama that got me in. The K-drama that got me into K-dramas was The Glory. And The Glory was freaking godlike. It's another show on Netflix. Like the writing, top notch. Characterization, top notch. Like it's fantastic. Like I cannot recommend The Glory enough. The Glory is a revenge story. There was a girl it's about a woman or a girl who was bullied in high school, and she decides that she wants to get revenge on her bullies. It's a really, really good show, and like saying anything more about it will like I can't do it justice, number one, and number two, I'd really rather like anybody I recommend the show to see it for themselves and draw their own conclusions. Something more psychological. It's psychologically, metaphorically scorched earth revenge. Or rather, it's metaphorical scorched earth psychological revenge. Cool. Hey, how's it going, Dash? How is life treating you? Hey, that's great. I like to hear that. Oh, Sandland came out? Yo, shoutouts to Toriyama. Oh, cool, cool. Well, I hope you get time to play them. Yeah, well, games cost money. This is known, Khaleesi. Oh man, Toriyama, one of the greats. One of the greats of making manga. Like, hands down. Yeah. Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Thankfully, nothing I'm really interested in comes out until, like, next year. Which is Monster Hunter Wilds. Oh yeah, I hear you. Like, here's the problem with the $70 price tag for games, right? The problem with the $70 price tag for games, you and me both, Killer Quality. You and me both. The problem with the $70 price tag for games is that none of the games that have come out with a price point of $70 have really been worth it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think I've really seen a $70 game come out where I'm like, wow, I'm really glad I paid that $70. I mean, like Dragon's Dogma 2, right? Dragon's Dogma 2 was $70, I want to say. I may be wrong. I really like that game, but I feel like it is, even though like there's quite a bit more in it, I feel like it's vastly inferior to Dragon's Dogma. To like the original Dragon's Dogma. On like a number of fronts. Like, the more I think about it after finishing playing it, the more I kind of feel like this needed more time. Dragon's Dogma 2 needed more time. It needed a lot more of a lot of things. Because there are like a number of things I can just point to regarding Dragon's Dogma 2 where they're just inferior to the first game. like no questions asked. And like, here's the thing about the final boss, right? You don't even really fight the final boss in the true ending. You don't fight a final boss at all. I was expecting a boss fight. I got nothing. I got like a walking segment where I just inched along the dragon. I had to avoid some fire for a little bit, and then like the game did the rest and ended the game for me. So yeah, I don't feel like Dragon's Dogma 2 was worth the $70. I think it could use some I think it could have used more time in the oven. So like if you didn't, because like one thing I found out after I had beat the game is that they give you multiple opportunities to do different endings before you do the true ending. And I didn't know that. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, I didn't get to do a boss fight because like I did the true ending and I didn't get to do a boss fight. You know, I'm like, wow, all of this work to try and face a dragon that you never actually face. And like, all right, one feature that I feel suffered greatly between Dragon's Dogma 1 and Dragon's Dogma 2 is the pawn system. Like, the pawn system in Dragon's Dogma 2 is vastly inferior to the pawn system in Dragon's Dogma 1. Like, the pawn badges thing, I don't like it as much as I like having like 3 stars on each different type of enemy and boss, right? Moreover, there are some bosses that your pawn will just never learn how to deal with, according to like the pawn badge system. Liches, Dullahans, like, there are just a number of bosses that aren't there, that you don't. And it's like you've taken something that was simple and you've bloated it. Because nobody really wants to kill like what was it, 30 Cyclopes? You kind of get bored of Cyclopes by the time you've killed like 10 of them. And not only that, my biggest gripe with Dragon's Dogma 2 right now is that there's no hard mode. There's no hard mode in Dragon's Dogma 2. Why do you want me playing the game again in New Game Plus if I can't increase the challenge for myself? Because it's like, as soon as you hit any level above 35, everything kind of becomes a cakewalk for you. You are tanking hits from the heaviest hitters. Dragon's Dogma 2 is not finished, as far as I'm concerned. It's a DNF Did not finish game. I love Dragon's Dogma 2. I love it, but like Capcom needs to do better. And then there's the matter of performance, right? You won't be able to get 60 FPS even if you in a town, even if you exceed the recommended requirements. You won't even be able to get 30 FPS in a town if you exceed the recommended requirements, unless you have one of those ungodly streamer PCs that you like see like your really big streamers using. It's not a game. It's not a game for regular people with regular PCs. I got 19 frames per second in town. If I was lucky, sometimes it would dip down to 12. I was practically looking at a slideshow. So God help you if you have to fight a Drake in town, because that happens a lot. At 12 frames per second. Old man Dash has gotten into rant mode again. And like, I like the game. I think it's a good game. I don't think it's worth the $70 right now. It is indeed a lost art. Like, the sad thing is, right? Monster Hunter World was better optimized. Monster Hunter World was better optimized than Dragon's Dogma 2. Dragon's Dogma 1 was better optimized than Dragon's Dogma 2. I shouldn't be able to say that. Like, the fact that I can say that is shameful. Alright, let's get some work done on this skin tone. Huh. Oh yeah, lots of us pre-made our characters beforehand. Wait, you weren't... Oh, wow. Yeesh. Oh man, that's rough. Yeah, Capcom needs to fix their crap, man. There's just no way around it. They need to fix their crap. Yeah, that's just inexcusable. Not being able to... Yeah, I remember when I first booted up Dragon's Dogma, I missed the entire first cinematic. Because, like, for some odd reason, it read that it was going at 90 frames per second, but everything was, like, super slow. It was weird, man. Dang. I only have like a 1080p monitor. So I was trying to play it on my 1080p monitor, and like it has trouble running at 1080p 60 frames per second. Right? Like current gen is a blow up. Current gen is a blow up. Like, for all they're attempting to do to wow us, they just aren't. Like, none of this is terribly impressive. Here's the funny thing, right? I think Dragon's Dogma 2 would have been a better game if it looked like Dragon's Dogma 1 and just ran at a decent clip. And that's a horrible thing to say. like, I'm thinking that this is probably going to be the first year in like the history of me playing video games where there is no game of the, wait, no, I take that back, because game of the year for me so far is Unicorn Overlord. Unicorn Overlord is freaking great. I love that game. That game is fantastic. Vanillaware knocked it out of the park with Unicorn Overlord. I was about to say, I don't think there is a game of the year this year for me. But no, it's Unicorn Overlord. Unicorn Overlord is game of the year for me. Yeah, I heard good things about Reload. Man, I was really looking forward to Dragon's Dogma 2. And they goofed it up. I played Persona 5, parts of Persona 4, and part of Persona 3. I also played the first Persona, like way back in the PS1 days. There's almost nothing wrong with them, unless you're a game journalist close to a deadline and you have nothing to write about. Anybody remember that? Anybody remember that fine debacle? A fine debacle indeed. I done goofed. I done goofed. Okay. Okay. It can be fixed. It can be fixed. Oh god, I have to fix it. Okay. Okay. Okay, calm down, Dash. Calm down. You can fix this. It's not a big deal. It's not the end of the world. Okay, we can fix this. See, it's not the end of the world. We just have to... Not the end of the world. It is not the end of the world. I'm glad I noticed that when I did. That could have been disastrous. What happened was I didn't set the flat for the ear. And it looks like I kind of sort of goofed up. So yeah, it's like lair business with an asterisk. Go ahead and select this color here. All right, we're back in business. Woo. on the proper layer. Oh man. Get a little bit of that temperature change in there, just subtly. I want to keep this shape. There's a bit of a happy accident going on there, but I want to try my best to keep that shape. I like that shape. We got a bit of a fleshy eyelid there. Got a bit of a happy accident happening here. So I want to try to support that happy accident where possible. I should probably drop a manual save at this point. That would be wise. Murin isn't the kind of character who would smile unless she, like, managed to take something from somebody. Ugh. Hmm. Feel like I'm goofing up. I feel like I'm making a mess. What do you do when you feel like you're making a mess? Well, I know what I do. And that means it's time to make tough decisions. Time to make unilateral, indiscriminate, tough decisions. I need to give Murin RBF for this to be effective. Hmm. All right, the tough decisions are being made. I can get this. Huh. Flip over. Oof. Alright, we can still kind of fix this. Alright, I'm gonna have to fix her draw line here on this side. Matter of fact, let's just do that right the heck now. Give and take. Oh, I'm glad I flipped this when I did. All right. I think we're making progress. Here's hoping we didn't mess up too bad. It doesn't seem like we messed up too bad, which is great news. All right. Huh. Hmm. Oh, whoops. Let's just correct that before we make a mistake in the future. Huh. Huh.
The boy selection without objection.
All right, we're making pretty decent progress. If I can get the face right. Now, if I remember correctly, Murin had some really thick eyebrows. I think I'm going to want to make a copy of this layer before I mess with her eyebrows. Wait, let's get a few things going first. Huh. That works. Can we make it work better? Oh. Get a little bit of... Alright. Let's go ahead and make an HL layer, a highlight layer. Get this to hard light. Right, so far so decent. Let's get the shadow on this hair first, before we make... Whoops. What's going on? What's going on? What? What? I don't understand what's going on here. Give me a break. Give me a break. But somebody's got to do it.
I don't understand what's going on here.
Give me a break. Give me a break. But somebody's got to do it. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? All right, let's duplicate this. Just in case I get the eyebrows wrong. I thought I was having trouble too, but we're making progress. Oh, what's going on? What's going on? That, okay, got it. Yeah. I do say I don't understand what's going on here when I'm in a tight spot sometimes.
I don't understand what's going on here.
Even sweet soul brother, sweet, sweet soul brother, even sweet soul brother, sweet, sweet soul brother, sweet soul brother, sweet soul brother. Sweet soul brother, sweet soul brother, even sweet soul brother, sweet soul brother. Hey, sweet soul brother.
Sweet, sweet, sweet.
Hey. Sweet soul brother, sweet soul, sweet, sweet soul brother, sweet, sweet, sweet. Crap, I kind of sort of botched, but I think we can fix it. Even sweet soul brother, soul. Okay. All right, I need to get a little more of reflected light in here. And I think we'll be fine. We'll be golden. Actually. Huh.
Tune in. Turn on.
Hmm. Hmm.
Tune in.
Turn on.
Rock.
Rock out. Let's not go crazy. Rock, rock that, rock, rock, rock that.
Tune in. Turn on. Rock out.
All right. So far, so decent. Dixit Radio. Territory, it's your territory. Territory, it's your territory. It's that radio, that's all you got to say, yo. It's that radio. Ah, check it out. Now that you're feeling real tipsy, let me take you on a trip and roll with me. It's the brother skipping pony on every day because we got to do that anyway. Hey, it's time to get on down to the funky, funky rhythm. Ain't the sound, cause I gotta hit you up, big baby, and sop that room like gravy. Yeah, put the stuff in your trunk every day. Let the big muscles grow where we don't play. Hey, it's the funk coming through, hitting you every single day of the week. Yo, come on, come on. Radio. 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 It's that radio. Once more, once more. Once more, once more. Alright, so far so decent.
Let the raps flips a trap, flip the raps, flips a trap, flip the raps, flips a trap. Flip the raps, flips a trap, flip the raps, flips a trap, flip the raps, flips a trap. Flip the raps, flips a trap, flip the raps, flips a trap, flip the raps, flips a trap.
Once more, once more. Once more, once more. All right, I don't think we need this anymore. Unless we do. Nope, we don't need this anymore. Ta-ta. All right. I think we're doing pretty well so far. I've got to remember to like get her muffin top here. Murin kind of wound up being the thick one by default, which kind of makes her seem a little more plausible as like a bullying character. I think, at least.
It's the way you move. To the killer groove.
Let your body jump to the killer groove. To the killer groove. Let your body move to the killer groove. Way you move, it's the way you move. It's the way you move to the killer groove. The killer groove. To the killer groove. Oh, I need to be careful here. All right, so far so good. Let me drop a manual save. The killer groove. The way you move, it's the way you move, it's the way you move to the killer groove. It's the way you move, it's the way you move to the killer groove. Way you move, it's the way you move, it's the way you move to the killer groove. Alright, alright, alright. We are making good progress. We are making wondrous progress. And just like that, I done goofed. Huh. Hmm. Hmm. Get a little reflected light up in here. Let's soften this edge a bit. Huh. So far, so decent. Oh, it's time to call it for the art segment. All right, let me turn off this alarm here. All right, so let's see. All right, we're gonna adjourn, and we're going to be back in the next 15 minutes with NIKKE for the remainder of the Last Kingdom story, or Last Kingdom Story 2. We'll be back. I'm going to end stream here. Thank you very much for dropping by. I appreciate it so much. Thanks. Until next time, I want you guys to be careful out there. Look out for yourselves. Look out for each other. Be safe, stay sharp, and hunt well. And we will be back in 15 minutes. Later. See you in 15 minutes. Remember, 15 minutes.